Start with weekly predictions starting the 23rd of July, the last week of July. And of course, I'll take free for all questions. So whatever question you have, I'll take that up once I finish the predictions to the last sign, Pisces. So just trying to feel once I'm ready and we'll get started. Almost. Aries. Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing the words getting over a disappointment, Aries. And what I also just heard, moving forward towards something brighter. So I feel whatever you've had in your life, it's been slightly disappointing. And for some of you, it's more than slightly disappointing, I have to say. You've had some battles really to fight. And you've done a good job. You've come out of it rather strong. But I'm also hearing it's not over yet. Yeah, you've still got to climb a few mountains and make things happen. So maybe you started a process, it's not over yet. I know we're starting Mercury retrograde this week as well. So makes sense that why things, and it's best, that things don't, if they're not meant to, then it's best that they wait up for a good outcome. But on that note, I think you are facing some setbacks and now you're getting over them. This might also involve someone else. And maybe you were just packing your... I'm so sorry. I've had such hectic days. But I really wanted to do this. So I pushed myself. I hope that's okay for you. That was not intended. But yeah, there's a bigger reason. I've got so much to do. Anyway, coming back to this, Aries, sorry about that. There's someone else which is causing you grief or has caused you grief. This might be more than one person. This can be just one person trying to be manipulative. And you're trying to pack your swords and walk away. And I don't think you're walking away from the entire situation. You're walking away considering you're in retrograde period means that you're going to be doing more. You're going to be doing the same of it again. Sorry. But what I like is that this card is in reverse, which means you are making the first step to move forward. And that's all we can do, right? We just make steps and move forward and see how things pan out for us. So I think that's what you're doing. It could have to do with love. It could also have to do with business for some of you. And this might be a time that you need to yourself to work things out in your own head is also what I'm hearing. For whoever this is with regards to love. So, that was Aries. We move on to the next sign. Taurus. The sun in reverse. Taurus, I feel you're going through a period which is good. Even though the sun is in reverse, you are enjoying moments. They're probably not exactly what you expect them to be. So maybe people that you want them to be around and not around. So you're making do is the word that I'm getting. So you're making do with what you have. And yeah, you're trying to do the best there. Sorry, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to check something. So Taurus, I think this week, it's still a happy week for you. You might not be doing exactly what you plan to do, but you're still going to be doing things as you would, at least 70, 60, 50 to 70% of what you'd like to do. So that's better than zero, is the way I look at it. So yeah, you are enjoying, just not how you would like to enjoy. Now, this could be down to some family or work, is what I'm hearing for some of you. You know, maybe there are commitments that way and you can't enjoy fully, you're that way tied. Or if family's around and you are otherwise tied, then that's what this is bringing. So yeah, it's a bit of a slightly itchy feel. Nice, but itchy. Funny way to say it, but I'm going to say it nonetheless. I'm just going to check something, because I was wondering what's happening here. Okay. Hello, APFnet, if I said that correctly. I was just trying to check something so that, you know, people would get my broadcast, because I just got a feeling in the middle of doing a Taurus reading. So I had to clear it out so you guys would get these. Okay, I'm back. So thank you and sorry about that. Hello from Brazil. How are you doing? So the way I do my readings is AppNet. I'm going with the predictions for each sign for the week, and then I'll take free-for-all questions once I'm done. So for now, we're done Taurus. We're going to move on to Gemini, and I'll take your questions after I'm done with Pisces. So stick around if you want to ask a free question and see how I read. So it helps you get a guidance on, you know, if you would like or if it resonates for you. I can read for you if you want me to. My readings start at £40. So that for 2 questions, you can get a recorded reading for £40 or a live reading through Skype for £80 onwards. So, oh, nice. You're watching golf. Okay. Let's move forward. Gemini. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're watching that and watching this. Lovely. Geminis. For some of you, I'm feeling that you're moving forward into a relationship, a commitment. You don't feel like you're single anymore. Or you get a good, comfortable feeling with whoever you're dating, for some of you, whoever this applies to. For others, there's a big financial feel I'm getting here, that you are actually spending and not feeling that yeah, I was just saying, give me another word, that financially stable, you know, you are just feeling more frivolous with your money. So maybe some of you, you know, you can, if you watch this in advance, it's heads up that maybe not the best time to spend a lot of money. But I definitely feel the word that I'm hearing, and I have to tell you what I'm hearing, is a bit of a pauper tendency. So maybe it's not that bad, you just feel it's worse than what it is. So now that, like I say, you're watching this in advance, you're getting heads up that you don't have to. And for others, this is just you feeling more secure in your relationship and you don't feel like you've got the single status. I mean, it can go all the way from that point to actually being in a committed relationship. So you decide what works best for you, but wherever it fits, if it fits. But that's what we have for you this week, for you Geminis. So let's move forward on to the next sign. Cancer. Ten of Swords in reverse. I hear you're in a cycle. If you've come out of something, then and felt that it was done, it's not done. Of course not. We're starting with Mercury retrograde this coming week, and we're in a shadow period. So the closer we get, the potent it gets. So you're in a cycle right now. So whatever you thought was done and dusted, I'm hearing you know it's not. So you're going through a cycle where you feel that you've had enough, you've done enough, and you know, it feels like you've probably broken up with someone. But this week, even though you would be per se broken up, but you're not gonna know you're gonna know that you are not going to be this is not the end all, basically. Yeah. So when I get some clarifiers, I get Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance upright, and Queen of Wands in reverse. So maybe you are dealing with, and Cancer, this, please watch your sun, moon, and rising, because this could be your moon or rising. I think you have given enough chances, and it's just not balanced. Your situation is not balanced. So you just had to, and maybe you were dealing with somebody who was slightly manipulative. So you couldn't take it anymore, and you just, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, as we say. So you just had enough and you walked away, or decided you can't deal with this anymore. And this could have to do with it, with another fire sign. I know you're not a fire sign, but if I said another, then maybe a percentage of you do have fire in your element too. So yeah, then this could be a lady. I'm getting a strong sense. So maybe, you know, for my male viewers, or for female who are interested in females, this could be that. And I'm going to see what I'm getting from my ladies, naturally. I still feel you're in a cycle here, ladies. You are not happy. Maybe this is someone who's actually part of your life and making it difficult for you to move forward with or stick around with. So this could be a friend, this could be a family. Now, for those who would like to know more about your romantic situation, I'm not getting so much this week, but I'm getting whatever it was that you came out of is not over yet. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I know you're you know, it's your sun sign period, and with all the eclipses, it's probably quite a volatile period. So yeah. But I feel there is resolution still to come. It's not there yet. Now, that resolution doesn't have to be the end. For some of you, it will be. And that's your route to happiness, is also what I'm hearing. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Right. Let's move to the next sign. Before I grab a sip of water. Okay. Who do we have after Cancer? Leo. Materialism in reverse. In this deck, which is a Connolly deck, by the way, this is Devil. So you've got Devil reverse. I'd rather it was reversed than not. You're facing your fears, Leo. You're giving up on being scared. So you're going to actually just punch your fears down and say, you know what, whatever this is, I'm going to let go of this. So it could be practically doing something wild is also what I'm hearing. For others, this is just maybe having a confrontation for some of you and saying as you mean it and not being scared of the consequences, to all the way, maybe going and doing bungee jumping. But whatever it is, there's definitely some, and it's a feel-good factor. You might not see the feel-good. You will feel good once you do it. You might not feel good right now before you attempting to do it. And this could be, like I say, from all the way a conversation to trying something wild or adventurous. I'm also hearing for some of you, this is also getting rid of someone that felt toxic or that felt, you know, someone who you were bound to. So that's a good feeling. You're coming out of it. You're attempting to, at least, is what I'm hearing. So that's a good one. Hello, Mimi. How are you doing? So for people that are new, because I haven't seen you around, I do weekly predictions, and once I do weekly predictions, I'll take free-for-all questions, so you can see how I read. And please, if you like, and if it resonates, if you'd like to, of course, only please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel. It'll mean a lot. And you can see how I read, you know, if you'd like me to read for you at some point. My readings start at £40. So that's for 2 questions, and then it goes all the way up, depending on what you want. If you want a live reading, then that's, of course, more. But yeah, let me know. Feel free to ask me your question, Mimi. Once I finish with Pisces, I can take up your questions. Okay, let's move on to the next sign. Virgo. 4 of Cups, upright. Ooh, you are not in a good place. You are feeling, I'm hearing the word resentful about as well, a certain situation in your life. Keeping up appearances, pretending, not happy, sulking. Wow, see how many of those words. But yeah, you are not liking, and maybe for some of you, you are getting an offer that you don't like. You're just not happy about it. It's something that, you know, if you did take the emotion out, feels like a good offer, but you are still not happy about it. This could be someone else, and this is the direction. If you check out this card, this is an angel making the offer. So this is the direction you are meant to go through to get to your desired result. So even though you might not like the sound of it or the look of it per se, but go with it. Go with it for now, is what I'm hearing for you, Virgos, because this is going to take you down the route that you're meant to. Yeah, that's what I have for you. That's a good message. So I like that there is a spin on this Four of Cups, because normally a pity party, a sulk. But no, there is a bigger message here for you guys this week, and I really like that. So great. Let's move on to the next sign. For us Librans, Nine of Wands, upright. You know, when I was actually clearing the cards, this card came out and I looked at it in a funny way, as if it was talking to me, because I'm a Libran, so I'm like, right, I know why now. We got this indeed. We're on our defenses. We are trying to hold up our defenses and making sure that we don't let our emotions out. Yep, I had a feeling this is you. I should say, we're doing this because there's someone else in the picture who we're trying to not show our emotions to. Or this could be the other person too, but since this has come out for Libra, I mean, I'm getting actually, there's a 40-60 split here, people. I think there's a 40 for you Librans and 60 for the person that you're dealing with. Now, this could be an earth sign, because when I clarified, you get Knight of Pentacles upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and Knight of Cups upright. So you've got your guard up, because this person, I'm hearing, is taking its own sweet time. And they have their guard up too. Like I said, there was a split here between the two people, but also because they're trying to evaluate you, and still, they're matching your energy, what I see. And I think you're going to be asking for more. You are going to ask for more, so that because you're being defensive and they're being defensive, it comes a point later part of the week, or maybe a Thursday, that the other person goes, you know what, this is not good enough. I want something more than us being on our fence. So, and that is good, because then it takes you to the Knight of Cups. So, it comes, somebody opens up and expresses how they feel or takes an action, which makes you feel, or the other person feel, quite happy. It's an expression, it's an action of saying, you know what, this is lovely, I'd like to be with you, or I'm enjoying this. Or even if it's a small word of appreciation, I think that's going to come across to you guys. If not in the beginning of the week, definitely later part of the week. So, and it could be with an earth sign, Librans. So that's what we have. That's not so bad. Let's move on to the next sign. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, you got your own card. Queen of Cups upright. Being emotionally stable, calm, and a giver. Yeah, I'm getting a feel that you are, for people that this pertains to, because I'm getting a split. So for some of you, this might be you using this in your work and doing a very good job of it. So for some of you, you're probably doing exactly what I do. Or whichever way you work, you use your emotions and you use them in a very good, supportive, calm way. And for some of you, this could also be someone else you're interacting with, but I think it's 80 to 90% you, Scorpios, where you're just feeling your own self. Whatever you're doing this week helps you feel empowered, because being in control of your emotions and also wanting to express them openly and being happy to express them is you in your element, is what I see. Now, for some of you, like I said, this was work. For some of you where this is the relationship, I think, you know, there's going to be something passionate that actually can start this week, which might be a very beautiful new beginning, is what I'm hearing now. For some of you, that this does happen. If somebody, and maybe that somebody does ask, you know, for some of you, ask you out on a date even, and it turns out to be a passionate, happy date, and that's great. And for others, this is this could also be work, you know, that you're actually being, people are asking you and for something, and it's, you're so passionate about it, makes you really happy. So it could happen both ways. It could be a passionate, intimate connection, work, or personal. I like that. So I'll grab a drink and we can move on to the next sign. Sagittarius, Two of Swords upright. Decision time for you. You're trying to make a decision and you don't know which way to go. And I think you're going to be taking your time making a decision. Because you don't know which way to go, you've got a couple of options for some of you. This could be two people. This could also be two job options. Career options is also what I'm hearing. But whichever way, there are two options for you, whether it's job, two people, or even an option to be with someone or not to be with someone. For some of you, I'm getting that too. Yeah. Because when I put clarifies, you get Seven of Pentacles upright. So you're gonna really think this over. And this could have to do with work, people. For some of you, at least. For others, this is just you weighting it up and seeing, yeah, work, Eight of Pentacles. Maybe this is with relation to your work, that you are you're trying to see how you want to pan out and how you want to take things. And maybe you need to put in work. But you are, you know, I feel there is a sense of doing the work for the sake of working for some of you. Your mind is occupied somewhere else in the outside world. Yeah. With the two options, these could be two options too, whether to work or not to work. So, and then I feel, you know, there are some messages being exchanged with the Eight of Wands, because you've got Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and then Eight of Wands. You know, there's some messages or there's some news that comes from far, a different part of the world or the country is what I also heard. So maybe there's a message that comes through, or you start with this because you're trying to look further afield, is the feel that I get here. Yeah. So this week is not, you know, you're trying to make decisions, definitely trying, and maybe you're getting some clarifications towards the end of the week. So that's what we have for you, Sagittarians. Let's move on to the next sign. Capricorn. Oh, wow. It was King of Swords in reverse when it came out, when I took it out. And it just flipped on me. It just flipped. Literally, it was like this, and it just flipped. So I tell you what, Capricorn, somebody's firstly going to be like this. And then you will see them doing this 180. That's what's going to happen to you. An air sign. Someone who's just going to flip around. So maybe in the beginning they were, I'm hearing the word manipulative, cunning, dishonest. They're just going to turn themselves around and present themselves to be quite the contrary. So keep your red flags up because, you know, that's a quick turnaround is what I'm hearing, Capricorn. Yeah, and you know, they're not going to be emotionally give out emotions, but they're going to be honest. They're going to be straightforward. They're going to be present. They're going to do everything that, you know, it could be a father, husband. This is someone who's there, who's being there because they want to be there. And some of you, they have to be there. Could be your partner. For others, this is, and you know, they're not expressing their feelings is also what I'm getting. So you get, I clarified, Page of Cups in reverse. So no, there is no message of love here. But then you get Nine of Cups, you know, but you're still happy because you're making, I'm hearing you're making momentum. You're going forward with this. So maybe you see progress, and it is progress if the card was upside down and then it turns straight up, which means there is progress for sure. And then Ten of Pentacles upright, you will feel happy with this because you feel like you're content because there is a family feel here. You know, you can see yourself moving forward with this person and creating a happy family with them. Or even, you know, yeah, you're involved with family and this makes you happy because there is some good outcome. This is more secure. You feel more secure in this relationship is what I'm getting. Even though it's not giving you the romantic validation per se, but you still feel more secure because things are now at least on the up, so to say. And you will see that this week. And maybe you see the 180 as well, like I did for the King of Swords. Yes, Mimi? Not sure what you meant. I'm going to be doing the next sign. And then we've only got 2 more signs and then we can take questions. Yay. So you might want to form your question, Mimi, because I know you were trying to say something earlier. Hey, Meryl. We're on the next sign now, Aquarius. 8 of Wands upright. You're going to be busy, is the first thing I heard. Exchanging a lot of messages with people. For some of you, exchanging messages for people across water in different parts. Just thought I'd clarify some. And yes, there's a Queen of Cups. So this is somebody older is the sense that I'm getting. She's secure in her emotions, and this is the person you're exchanging messages with. And this could be online communication for some of you as well. And then I get 2 of Pentacles upright. You may be juggling 2 people, and she happens to be one of them. And for others, there is a financial juggling that you have to do. And then you get Page of Pentacles. So then maybe there's a step up, or there's a little offer that you get, which makes you happy. Or maybe you make this offer to move things forward for some of you. Either way, things are, I wouldn't say stable, but I'm getting a feel that they become stable, then they move, then they become, which is probably the energy we're sitting in right now as well, because, you know, it's all retrograde energy. It's funny energy, eclipses, we're in the middle of eclipses. I know there's one next week. So yeah, and that one is in Aquarius. So yeah, seems like things are moving for you, just not as quickly is what I'm also hearing. So small calculated steps is what you're taking, Aquarians. But there's more online messages with somebody older than you, for some of you. Yeah, that's what we have for you. Let me know. You know, drop me a comment and please like, share, and subscribe if you like, because I'd really like to grow this channel further. Yeah, let me know if that resonates, because I'm getting short, sharp messages this week. Normally I get quite a lot of them, but I'm really getting short, sharp messages. So maybe it's the energy, because we know we're going through an energy which is going to change anyway. And I'm sensing end of August is probably the best time for the energy to be more stable. So, but we've still got a few weeks. We've still got to survive through this. So, Pisces, 10 of Pentacles upright. Family time. You are enjoying your family time. You are doing things that you enjoy. And, spending maybe more time with father figure or somebody who's an older person. And for some of you, you're getting a dog this week. For others, you're just visiting family or family visiting you this week, and you're quite happy about that. You're spending more time with family. For some of you, you could be also looking at some inheritance moving forward this week. And, you might be getting some inheritance or you might be getting some rewards from your family. But nonetheless, there is some emotional gratification which converts to a tangible gratification. And for some of you, this is literally moving in with someone and meeting the parents for others. But I think there might be some hard questions asked, so just beware and just be prepared. Because for some of you, they are visiting from a different part of the world. There's a house, I'm getting being drawn to the house. For others, maybe you are visiting the family in a different part of the world. So, yeah. That's what I have for you. Okay, so that was it for your weekly predictions, and now I'm going to get to free-for-all questions. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'll just go through them in a few seconds and then I'll start answering them, and if not, then no worries. You can always ask a question when you're here and I'm here next. Please, of course, if you like, share, and if you subscribe, then you will know when I'm here next, which I am usually every week, but the timing is not always the same. So you would know when I'm doing it, and then you can come and ask me a free question if you like to see how I read. And like I said, if you'd like me to look into your situation, my private readings start at £40. So feel free to drop me an email. It's in the description box below. I'm just going to get and see if there are any questions here. Okay, Mimi, I'll take your question first. Will you graduate from Lilburn School? I'm hearing you will, but it's going to be an uphill battle. So there's a 50% chance that you will. But for that, you'll have to put in a lot of effort. So there might be, it's not going to be a brilliant result is also what I'm getting. So, don't expect, but do your best. But I also get a feel that there is a good enough chance if you put in all you can. And I'm hearing, try and not miss out. So maybe if you have not been that regular, so try and not miss out so much, because it'll definitely give you more information and, things that you don't need to go over again and miss out on. So I'm hearing 50% chance. I'm really hearing 50. So there is a chance, yes. I would not ever say 50% chance is not a chance. So hope that clarifies for you. Let me see if there are any other questions. Well, I said you need to go more. So it may be if you're not going as regularly, then that will help. But what I said is it's going to be a hard job. So you will need to put a lot of effort. There is always, sorry about that. There is always work to put in, and I think you will have to put in a lot of work. But if you do, then you will. So there is a 50% chance there. So I'd say give your best. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can do. So do the best you can. If you want it, you'll make it happen. That's how I do it. If I want it, then I make it happen. Okay, let's see if there are any other questions from anyone. Okay, so that's all we have for you this week. Thank you so much all for joining. And like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that a lot. And have a lovely week, everyone. So, bye. Namaste.